Trump is like, you know, how are you qualified to be president? Because I'm good, okay? I'm so good. I know how to do it, okay? Okay. And Hillary...
Donald Trump's political resume doesn't start with policies. It starts with bravado. In his own words, when asked why he should be president, he answers, because I'm good, okay? I'm so good. No plans, no stats, just vibes. And that's the genius of Dana Carvey's parody. He doesn't invent absurdity, he just repeats it, but louder. Carvey grabs Trump's verbal filler, okay, and it turns it into a comedy metronome, a rhythmic pulse of inflated confidence and zero substance. It's not just a joke, it's a psychological reveal. Trump speaks with so much force and repetition that he sounds convincing, even when he's saying absolutely nothing. That's what Carvey locks onto, the illusion of authority wrapped in a soundbite. Why it works. This isn't about politics, it's about performance. Carvey's opening impression isn't an insult. It's a magnifying glass held up to Trump's ego, and the result is both hilarious and uncomfortable.
Has said recently that he thinks Trump is going woke. That's his angle.
I heard that because of the Disney thing. And Trump woke because he always goes at 10, right? He's just going to go at it more than anyone. I'm woke like you wouldn't believe. I'm telling you, what's happening to these trans women athletes is quite frankly a disgrace. They should be allowed to compete with the girls and get in there. But people say, no, you can't do that.
People say no?
Excuse me. And I don't care if they're 6'3" with their hands and feet are like giant flippers. You got to put them in the pool.
They got feet like kangaroos.
It looks like they're wearing jet skis when they're walking around. These are 4-footers.
Push them in the pool.
Put them in the pool.
Carvey takes us into uncharted territory next, woke Trump. You'd think this would be parody overload, but it lands. Because it's Trump at his most absurd, arguing that trans women should be allowed to compete even if they look like they're wearing jet skis. Here's what makes this brilliant. Carvey captures how Trump co-opts every narrative for personal drama. The way he jumps from Disney to flippers in a pool is so fast, it's dizzying. But it's real. We've seen it before. Trump latches onto controversy not to fix it, but to own it. And Carvey doesn't just roast the content, he exaggerates the form. The hand gestures, the misplaced outrage, the weird metaphors. It's satire with surgical precision. What's wild is how closely this impersonation mirrors real interviews. It's not far off fiction, it's a mirror with a funhouse reflection, exaggerated just enough to make us squirm and laugh at the same time.
Trump, you've obviously...
Everyone's doing it.
Everyone's doing Trump. And the thing is, you like to find the rhythm of the guy and the little ticks
the little, many people, excuse me, many people, excuse me, many people, excuse me, many, you're gonna be happy, you're gonna be happy, like, you know, happy, you're gonna be, excuse me, many people, excuse me, you're gonna be happy, I know a lot of happy. It's a symphony of madness, aren't you excited?
If Trump's greatest hits album would be called Many People Are Saying Deluxe Edition, and Carvey milks it for all it's worth. What sounds like gibberish becomes genius in repetition. Excuse me, many people. Excuse me, many people. You're going to be happy. This section of the impression feels like you're trapped in a political remix, produced by a DJ who's lost control of the soundboard. Carvey doesn't just mimic Trump's voice, he mimics his emotional rhythm. The way Trump interrupts himself, circles back, and turns basic phrases into emotional crescendos. It's like every sentence wants to be a standing ovation. But here's the deeper layer. Carvey reveals how Trump weaponizes vagueness. Many people is a magic spell. It sounds like proof, but it's actually an escape hatch from facts. And the repetition, it's not accidental, it's strategy disguised as verbal clutter.
The announcement is so funny to me.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I'm going to be saying something very soon. We're going to say it, and we're going to do it, and we want to do it, and we're going to say things like you wouldn't believe. And many people say they don't want to see it, they don't like that, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it.
Trump loves a good announcement, just not the actual announcement. That's where Carvey hits next. The endless loop of promises. I'm going to be saying something very soon. We're going to say it. We're going to do it. You won't believe it. Carvey captures Trump's ultimate trick. Suspense without substance. It's like watching a movie trailer that never becomes a movie. And this isn't just parody, it's emotional truth. Trump's ability to stretch out anticipation makes even nothing feel like something. Carvey mirrors this perfectly. The build-up, the dramatic pauses, the weird confidence. It's all there. This part of the impression might seem silly, but it's the closest thing to a decoded Trump tactic. Keep supporters waiting, promise vaguely, never deliver, then repeat.
Spent the year trying to figure out the appeal of Donald Trump.
And, you know, he's a blunt force instrument. So, like, if your cause was global warming and you're going to the conference, who would you rather have with you than Donald Trump? Because he'd be like, you know, you stupid countries, okay? You're very, very stupid, okay? You're spewing all this stuff in the air. The earth's getting hot. The grass is getting hot. Ouch, 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 ouch. I will be so good with global warming. I'll solve global warming. I'll make CO2 pay for it. I can promise you that. I know how to make glaciers, okay, Matt? I can make...
Carvey's Trump takes the stage at a climate summit, and it's somehow both ridiculous and accurate. The grass is getting hot. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I'll make CO2 pay for it. This parody works because it sounds plausible. Trump speaking about global warming like it's a bad golf day isn't far from reality, and that's what makes it so sharp. The line, "I know how to make glaciers," is absurd, but you could almost imagine him tweeting it. What Carvey exposes here is how Trump turns everything, even climate change, into a reality show segment. No science, no solutions, just vibes, slogans, and finger pointing. Satire hits hardest when it feels barely exaggerated, and this is that moment. We're not laughing at a fantasy Trump, we're laughing at a version that's uncomfortably close to real press conferences.
I just wanted to observe a few funny things because I'm watching New Trump.
New Trump.
New Trump. When he says talk, he makes a very specific mouth. They've never seen it before. They've never seen anything like it. They never have. It's never happened before, quite frankly. All they do is talk. All they do is talk, talk. They just talk. They just talk. Talk. They talk. This is the only time he makes this specific lips like this. All talk. Then he goes back normal. I don't know what they're doing, but all they do is talk. They talk.
It's kind of when he went, China.
All they do is talk. They're all talk.
All they do is talk.
All talk.
Everything they do is talk.
All they do is...
Here's where Carvey proves he's more than an impressionist. He's a behavioral analyst with a punchline. Trump's mouth, specifically the way he shapes the word talk, becomes its own character. Carvey zooms in on that odd duck-billed shape and turns it into a mini ritual. All they do is talk. They just talk, talk, talk. It's hypnotic, unsettling, hilarious. And it hits because you can't unsee it afterward. You'll watch future Trump speeches just waiting for that weird lip move. What Carvey shows here is how even Trump's smallest quirks are part of the performance. The gestures, the pacing, the exaggerated shapes. It's not just speaking, it's branding, and Carvey decodes it without needing to say anything else.
Frankly, let me tell you, you're going to be seeing a lot of it. That I can tell you. I mean, when you look at it and you look, it didn't work out so great for so many of these people, and you're seeing it all over the place. Many people are saying, we're not those people. We don't do that, okay? So you look at what they're doing, you look at all of it, and people are very disappointed like you wouldn't believe. Because it's a terrible deal, really a bad deal. And we're going to be doing something very soon, and you're going to be happy. You're going to be seeing a lot of it. You're going to be happy like you wouldn't believe. That's...
We're back in suspense land. You're going to be seeing a lot of it. You're going to be happy, really happy, very soon. Carvey has Trump promising a whole buffet of happiness without naming a single dish. It's salesmanship without a product, a speech without a point, and yet it works. That's the magic and the danger of Trump's style. He makes vague sound concrete. He delivers feelings instead of facts. And Carvey captures that slippery charm perfectly. This isn't just parody anymore. It's a political deconstruction. Carvey isn't mocking Trump. He's mapping his playbook. And the scariest part, it's all built on nothing but confidence and catchphrases.
Feel like you're going crazy with all the voices in your head?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I mean, I'm coming on to him. I mean, I'm still having fun with Trump. I did love the jokes. I mean, Trump teasing what he's going to do and he's not making the announcement is so funny to me.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I'm going to be saying something very soon. We're going to say it and we're going to do it and we want to do it and we're going to say things like you wouldn't believe. And many people say they don't want to see it. They don't like that, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to do it.
He has full arguments with himself.
I know. I love the
finale is genius. Carvey's Trump doesn't argue with opponents. He argues with himself. We're going to do it. They don't want us to do it. We're not doing it, but we are. Carvey transforms Trump into a one-man debate team, contradicting, correcting, and congratulating himself all in the same breath. It's comedy, yes, but it's also terrifyingly true. This moment reveals what makes Trump so unpredictable. He's not tethered to logic or even consistency, he just vibes. And Carvey exposes that chaos beautifully. It's not a roast anymore. It's a psychological case study dressed in comedy, and that's why this impression broke the internet, because it's not just funny, it's realer than real.